Jack Nicklaus is golf's most celebrated player, holding the record for the most major championships won with 18. To honor his achievements, Golf.com featured a particular segment on the 82-year-old where friends, rivals, and colleagues shared their fondest memories of Nicklaus, including American golfer John Daly. A new force descended upon the golfing realm in 1991 when John Daly arrived at the PGA Championship with a bang. Dubbed a newcomer, few dared to dream he could survive the tournament's cut, much less claim the coveted title. Yet as the final round approached, Daly delivered a shocking revelation. He had found a message that said, "Go get 'em, John," from golfing legend Jack Nicklaus waiting for him in his locker. Daly idolizes Jack Nicklaus as his golfing inspiration, crediting the legend as to why he took up the sport. In an interview, he affirmed his reverence for Nicklaus, calling him his role model. During the segment, Daly also shared his proudest moment on the course, the most fantastic hole he's ever played, which occurred at Doral Golf Resort in 1994. Daly mentioned that he was paired with Jack at Doral and killed it. Many golf fans now consider Tiger Woods the best of all time. However, the 14-time major winner claimed to be number 2 and not the best of all time. Woods was unable to win his 15th major championship at the Masters. When asked about his favorite American course, Woods named Augusta National, despite his T40 finish at the Masters, which he had previously won in 2005. In preparation for his annual Tiger Jam event in Las Vegas, Woods was asked to name the best golfer of all time. His reply was as funny as it was witty in many ways. Tiger acknowledged that Nicklaus was the best of all time, but he still believes in himself. Tiger Woods praised Jack Nicklaus for his immense contributions to golf. He highlighted Nicklaus's achievements as a player with his impressive 80 years in the sport, and as a course designer with almost 500 designs worldwide. Tiger expressed awe at the magnitude of Nicklaus's impact on golf. Phil Rogers, a legendary golf coach and 5-time PGA Tour champion, passed away at age 80 on June 26, 2018 in San Diego. Leukemia was cited as the cause of death by the PGA Tour. In his early years, Phil was coached by the great Paul Runyon and honed his skills at La Jolla Country Club in California. He quickly became one of the best young golfers and even claimed an NCAA championship while studying at the University of Houston. Phil's first PGA Tour win was at the 1962 Los Angeles Open, where he dominated the field, shooting a final round 62 and securing a 9-stroke victory. This was also the year golf legend Jack Nicklaus made his professional debut. The two became friendly rivals, and Phil even shared his expertise on the short game with Nicklaus. Phil won all 5 PGA Tour events in his 20s and came close to winning 2 majors. In the 1962 U.S. Open at Oakmont Country Club, he was 2 strokes from a playoff until a late collapse cost him the win. Jack Nicklaus went on to defeat Arnold Palmer in the playoff. The following year, Phil almost claimed a significant victory at the 1963 British Open at Royal Lytham at St. Anne's, but lost by a single stroke in a playoff to Bob Charles. After retiring from professional golf in 1977, Phil became one of the country's top golf instructors, earning recognition in golf magazines. Jack Nicklaus spoke highly of Phil's coaching methods and their impact on his game. Jack mentioned that Phil taught him the famous figure-8 method that earned him 2 major championships. Rory McIlroy sought the guidance of golf legend Jack Nicklaus in 2015 as he aimed to win 2 major championships. In the wake of his breakup with fiancée Caroline Wozniacki, Rory disconnected from social media and gave away his laptop to focus solely on golf. His phone remained off during the U.S. Open, and he reduced his presence on Twitter, instead communicating with Nicklaus more traditionally. Rory McIlroy initially sought the help of Jack Nicklaus at the Memorial Tournament, where he placed 15th. However, his plans were altered at the last minute. Despite this, Rory had his best finish at the Masters, placing 8th without ever being in the running for the win. The golfing world recently honored Jack Nicklaus as he celebrated his 82nd birthday, with many in the community expressing their well wishes on social media. One thing stood out in honor of this special occasion: a heartfelt message from Jordan Spieth. In the message, Spieth said he hopes Jack Nicklaus is getting the opportunity to do what he knows best, playing golf. Jordan Spieth took on the challenge of the Tournament of Champions at Kapalua Plantation Course in 2022, showcasing his skills with a T21 finish and a remarkable 18 under par score. But the excitement doesn't end there. Spieth signed up for the Phoenix Open in February, ensuring that golf fans didn't have to wait long to see him in action. After a 4-year winless streak, Jordan Spieth's persistence paid off in 2021 with a triumphant victory at the Valero Texas Open. Although he has been working towards consistency, his play remains somewhat unpredictable, as evidenced by his other tournament performances. Despite his accomplishments, Jack Nicklaus stands apart from his peers due to his unshakable confidence and unrelenting competitive spirit. He has dominated the field by trouncing his rivals, cementing his place as a force to be reckoned with. Even Bryson DeChambeau, known for his impressive trick shots, couldn't impress the great Jack Nicklaus. In a recent interview with Golf.com, DeChambeau recalled his first encounter with the 18-time major winner, describing it as a humbling experience. Despite being amazed by Nicklaus's legendary status and his father's admiration for the golfer, DeChambeau quickly learned that even his best effort wouldn't be enough to impress the Golden Bear. DeChambeau shared further with Golf.com, recounting how his relationship with Nicklaus was rocky. During their first memorial, DeChambeau performed a trick shot involving someone standing in his follow-through. But it didn't go over well with the legendary golfer. Despite this awkward encounter, DeChambeau's admiration and respect for Nicklaus were evident in his tone and words. He spoke fondly of the legend, revealing that Nicklaus once offered him encouraging advice, telling him, "You've got the formula, keep working hard and you'll be fine." This simple statement meant a lot to DeChambeau and reinforced his belief in himself and his abilities. Sometimes a simple affirmation is all it takes to push someone to greatness. Arnold Palmer and Nicklaus formed a friendship that would endure for half a century, transcending the sport of golf. They have set an example for generations of golfers, and their bond will always be remembered in the history of golf. Palmer and Nicklaus became fierce competitors on the golf course and great friends off it. Their friendship is a testament to their mutual respect and love for golf. They played in countless tournaments together, pushed each other to be better, and helped to grow the sport into the global phenomenon it is today. Their bond lasted a lifetime, and their legacy in golf will live on forever. Palmer was always full of praises to his fellow golfer, reliving their glorious past in words. The bond between Arnold Palmer and Jack Nicklaus may appear confusing from the outside, but given their many years together in the world of golf, it's easy to understand. Nicklaus and Palmer were part of the Big Three in the 1960s, along with Gary Player, and dominated the sport. Although Nicklaus was a young man when Palmer was at the peak of his career, Palmer recognized the talented young player's potential early on. Despite the ups and downs in their relationship, Palmer acknowledged in 1999 that he had grown closer to Nicklaus and admired him in many ways. Gary Player was one of Nicklaus's most brutal rivalries in his career. In describing the veteran, Player admitted that most would crumple amidst chaos in the background. Many top players, especially in today's world, would shy away or opt out of playing in Augusta, believing the distractions would hinder their performance. However, Jack had developed resilience to adversity early in his career. Despite being overshadowed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, Jack drew strength from the doubts and used it to ignite a competitive fire within himself. He harnessed every ounce of his mental toughness to hone his skills and dominate the tournament with his unwavering execution. When Jack hit his 40s, his once towering physical attributes began to fade, but his unwavering mental prowess kept him at the top of his game and cemented his status as the most extraordinary mind in golf history. The mastery of his emotions and unrelenting focus enabled him to win the Masters at 46, despite trailing. According to Player, his belief in himself truly sets Jack apart. In 1977, Augusta National Golf Club witnessed a defining moment in Tom Watson's career. He had already made a mark on the golf world by winning the 1975 British Open, but now he was facing golf legend Jack Nicklaus in the final round at the Masters. Nicklaus dominated the first half of the day, birdieing 7 holes to take a 3-stroke lead over Watson, but Watson wasn't ready to give up without a fight. On the 17th hole, he sunk a 20-foot birdie to reclaim the lead, leaving Nicklaus with a bogey on 18 and a second-place finish. Watson went on to win his first green jacket, setting the stage for a long-standing rivalry and friendship with Nicklaus. The win also solidified Watson's spot as the world number 1, and he went on to win 4 more British Open titles, earning him a reputation as one of the greatest links players of all time. With 8 majors under his belt, he remains only 1 PGA Championship away from completing a career Grand Slam. However, he spoke highly of Jack Nicklaus and how his words motivated him to victory. If you enjoyed this video about Jack Nicklaus, check out the video on the screen now, or the one we posted below, because we're sure you'll like that one too. See you there!